Hi, today is Tuesday. I have to check because I can never remember it. Tuesday, June 16th, 1/6/2020. And this is private coding lesson with my student,
Tanay.
Tanay. Okay. And you're still 8, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And so we're going to be working on this week. We'll be working on your list badge. Okay. Do you remember what a list is?
Yes.
What is a list?
It's basically like strings, except
I
a lot
wouldn't
of
say
words.
strings. I would say it's
It's like a lot of words.
because you're thinking of a shopping list.
Y-
You think of a shopping list, and usually it's words. But this list it could be a combination of strings, numbers, integers, floats, booleans. It could be a list inside it could be a list. So it's just so what we say is we call them items. So it's a
Yeah, it's
list of
like
items. Okay.
it's basically like that, and they're inside of double quotes.
No, not
And
the list. The list's inside square brackets.
yeah, but there are also double quotes that hold in the
If
words.
it's a string, it would be in double quotes.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought for everything it's a double quote.
So you have to think of because you have to think of it as think of a grocery list, right? And think of each thing on the grocery list as an item. Okay. As an item. Okay. It can be a string, right? But it also could be just a number.
Mm-hmm.
What about if I had a list of phone numbers? Or let's say I just had a list of grades, right? So your teacher
Okay.
what does the teacher keep a record of? Your math teacher, what does the math teacher keep a record of? Your what?
My teacher, she keeps a record of our grades and our
Right,
points.
right. So what are the grades? Are they words?
Wait, are they worse or good?
What are your grades? What do we call your grades? What kind of number is your grade?
Like
It's
number?
it's a number? I forget. You told me it's like 5 to
Yeah,
4, 1 to 4, something like that.
yeah, 1 to 4.
Okay,
I'd
1 to 4. So
probably
what is
give
1,
myself.
2, 3, 4?
I'd
What do we call
probably
that in
give
coding?
3.5.
You can have a 3.5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what kind of number is that then?
So in letter grades, that's like B
So if
plus.
you get a 3.5, what kind of, and if we code that, what would we call that? What kind of value is that? A 3.5?
Float value 3.5.
So
Float
what kind
value.
of value is that?
Float.
Float. Okay. So if you just get a 4, okay, so your grade could be a float. So then all the grades would have to be floats, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
let's say
not
you have
really.
a list of floats, right?
Yeah.
So you could have a 1, a 1.5, a 2, a 3.5, a 4, right?
Oh, Master Han, I dropped my
Yeah, sure.
erase.
Okay, I'm going to start sharing my screen. Oh,
Will I have to do that?
also I want to show you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you see this?
Not yet.
Today, keep your face in the camera, please. Don't let it chop you up. Can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you read what it says over here?
Allie's play date.
That's my niece. I made this for her. What is this thing I made?
It's like a play date card, I guess.
It's an app.
Oh, wait, did you make this?
Well, I had help. I mean, I used something called Glide.
But you made it.
Well, I use the template. I use the template and I changed some of the settings. So I want to make an app for you and Addie. How many friends do you have nearby?
Like in Oakville? In Oakville, I have like.
Tanay said, "Don't share your personal information."
Oh yeah.
But honestly, I could barely understand what you were saying. I had no idea what you're actually saying. Okay, so in your area, local area, how many friends do you have nearby? How do you commute? How do you talk to them? You just do it from Zoom?
Some of them I don't talk to.
Oh,
Like, I don't have their numbers, like the ones at school.
you don't actually meet them anymore, right? Physically, right?
No,
No.
probably like 5.
Okay, and when's the last time you actually physically?
Oh,
That was
wait,
like 4 months
6.
ago. 6.
Yeah, probably
About 4 months. Oh, okay.
7
Miss
actually.
them?
Wait, what?
Tanay, please don't let your face get chopped off, please. It's not a good look.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so what's interesting about this? It also has a built-in chat. So my niece, she'll be able to chat with a friend because she got a used iPhone. So, but there's no plan with it. So she can only use it if it's connected to the internet. But if it's connected to the internet, she can actually chat with her friend. Her friend can sign up to the app, and she can chat with so that's the idea. So I want to make a app for you and Addie and your friends where you can chat with each other. You don't have. I'm assuming you don't have a phone yet.
No, I have
But
an iPad.
I'm sorry.
I have an iPad.
I'm sorry.
I have an iPad.
Okay, so that I was just gonna say. So this is just a free plan on Glide. So until the end of July, you will be able to. Once I make it, you'll be able to install the app on your iPad, and you can communicate. But after July, at the end of July, it'll stop working.
Why?
What? Because I'm just
Why?
on the free plan. So
What
this is the free
plan?
plan. Yeah, it's not free, but I'm using the free plan and it has a lot of gotchas. Not everything. So if I decide to pay, subscribe to their service, then I'll be able to unlock a lot of. It's like a video game, you know. You have to pay to unlock a lot of things. So right now they're making it free to install on desktop and laptops until the end of July. So okay. And so basically it is a Playdate app. So the people, so you can share, I can share the app. So she can share the app by sending a URL, a link to the app. And then this is how it works. So if somebody wants to, so I made up a Playdate, right? June 29th at 1 p.m. And well, it's not going to be in Disneyland. So I just use that as a as a hypothetical play date location. So it's not going to happen there. They're only going to do it virtually. So like if you click on this button, right, then it takes you to this form, right? And then you click on this, and then you either say yes, no, or maybe. So Tanay, your face is chopped off. Come on.
Again?
Come on. Stand up straight, please. Sit up straight. So if you say yes, then another form will open, and then you can say your name, and then your favorite game, and if you're going to bring somebody with you. Okay? If you say maybe, you see what's happening?
No, you're frozen.
Depending on which button you select, you get a different outcome. Okay.
Mhm.
So if I say maybe, then it says ask me to hurry up and decide. Okay.
Mhm.
If I say no, it says then you see a sad dog and said then it says wah, okay, fine, bye. Okay, you see that?
Okay, fine, bye.
Okay. So basically, it's invite, so you can respond to an invite, and then also you can chat with other
Mhm.
people.
Hmm.
Okay, and only the people who have the link and who sign up, they can chat. What do you think?
This looks pretty good. I like this.
How do you usually communicate with Addie? You do use Zoom?
No, I have FaceTime, but I
Oh, you
don't
have
really
FaceTime.
talk with them.
You have
I don't
FaceTime.
really
Okay,
talk
great.
with them. I don't know why.
I'm sorry?
I don't really talk with them. I don't really know why. Like every day I feel like I should call them, but then I'm
Well,
like,
maybe
no.
there's not really much to talk about.
Yeah. But actually I call my other friends that live
Today, you
in
shouldn't be sharing too
America
much
every
personal
day.
information. That's not a good idea.
Mm.
Not that millions, no, very few people are watching these videos, but don't share personal information.
Right.
Okay, so we have this week we'll be working on your okay. So we'll be working on your list badge. Okay. 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 What is a list? A list is a collection which is ordered and changeable. Okay. So again, if I have a grocery list on my phone, right? Right?
Okay.
If I have a grocery list on my phone, then
Okay.
obviously I can change it. I'm not nothing. No one's gonna tell me I can't change my shopping list, right?
Okay.
And then there's an order, right?
Okay.
So again, what's the number of the first item in my list?
Uh,
0, right? 0. Okay.
zero.
0. Now most people are not going to write 0. They're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, right? Some people, they buy everything in order, right? What happens if you buy ice cream first and then you buy everything after? What's going to happen to your ice cream in the supermarket?
It's gonna melt. It's so
It's going to
sour.
melt. So what is ice cream so when do you buy the ice cream?
You buy it last. You got
Last,
ice cream
right.
to eat.
Nobody wants melty ice cream, right? Do you like melty ice cream?
Yeah, I can. Then I can have ice cream soup.
Yeah, ice cream soup. Okay.
Maybe
Okay,
so.
so when we code a list in Python, what are the things we need to code? What do we need to type? What do we need to make a list in Python?
Your list name
Right?
equals square brackets, and then inside of it, if you have a string, then separate.
Okay, forget the string. Forget the string. How do we separate the items in the list? Inside the list.
Not quotes. I forgot what it was called. I forgot
Starts
what
with a
it's
C.
called. Comma.
Commas. Okay. Tanay, please sit up straight. Sit up straight, please. Okay. So when we see square brackets and commas, we know it's a list, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to copy this code here. Okay. I'm going to copy it into Python Tutor. How many things do we have in this list?
3.
3. Okay. What is the index number of Apple?
0.
What is the index number of banana?
1.
What is the index number of cherry?
2.
Right. Very good. Okay. So when I print the list, what am I going to see?
Apple, banana, cherry.
What else am I going to see? what am I doing here? I made the list and I print the list, right? Right? That's what I'm doing, right?
Yes.
So what am I going to see when I print the list?
Apple, banana, cherry.
What else am I going to see?
I don't know.
I'm also going to see the commas and the square brackets, okay?
Oh yeah,
You
those.
see that? It prints out the commas and the square brackets, okay?
Okay.
Now, if you notice the double quotes, they turned into single quotes.
Why?
It's just what the Python does. It does that, okay? Okay, so what do I need to, if I want to print the first item in the list, what do I need to print out?
If you want to print the first item.
Yeah, what do I need to put inside the parentheses?
Inside the parentheses you put this list.
This list, right?
1.
I just put 1. That's
Yeah.
going to print out the first item?
No. Then you separated it, I think, but I can't remember with what.
What is Apple? What is the index number of Apple?
0.
0, right? So but what else do I need to do? What else do I need in there?
Square brackets.
Right, very good. Square brackets. Okay, square brackets. So I'm going to give you control, Tanay. I'm going to give you control. Can you run the code?
Okay, going down.
Can you scroll down?
No.
It's not letting you scroll down?
Wait, let me try something. No. Not letting me scroll down.
It's not letting you scroll down? Okay, one second. Let me do it. Okay. Oops. It's not letting you do it?
Nope.
Okay, here we go.
Live execution. Okay, pressed on live execution.
Is nothing's happening?
I can't see it because we're totally zoomed in.
Okay, one second. Is that any better?
Yeah, okay. Master Han, for
Yes.
some reason I can't.
Nothing's working?
I can't go up again. Okay, how to go?
Nope, not working. Okay. Let's stop it's not working. Okay, one second. Can you open up, maybe I'll have you do it. Can you open up Python Tutor on your side? And then I'll have you share that.
Okay. Okay, Master Han, am I sharing?
Okay, so I want you to open up a tab for pythontutor.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, wait. Python.com. Which one? I'll do this one. Which one, Master Han?
The first one.
Okay. Okay. Square brackets.
Okay, great. Okay. You can put whatever you want in it. It doesn't have to be apple, banana, cherry. It could be whatever. Okay, dog. Okay. Something's missing. What's missing? No. What else is missing? How do you need to separate the dog and the, I don't see it. What do we need for lists? We need square brackets and what? Square brackets and?
Commas. This one?
Right, commas. Square brackets and commas, okay? Well, 3 is, what is that? Okay, 3 is enough. 3 is enough, okay? Okay, so let's print it. How do we print the list? What's missing? No. Something's missing. Why is there a space? What are we missing here?
Print comma?
No. Parentheses, right. Not commas, parentheses. So print is a function. So with each function, you need to have parentheses.
Mm-hmm. Here?
No, the list is not called this. The list is called this. Right. Okay. So now let's run the code.
Next.
Okay, now you see the computer generates a list and it has 3 strings, dog, cat, bird. And then when you print, then you'll actually see an output, right? Oh, which you already did, okay. Okay, let's go back to the code editor.
Okay.
Where it says edit, right, edit this code. Where it says edit this code, you click on that.
Edit this code.
It's underlined, edit this code. No, it's under the code. The code that you type, it's right there. Edit this code. Okay, so how do we print the first, you want to print the first item in the list. So how do we do that?
Okay.
Very good, right? Where's the rest? Yeah, I'm waiting. No, where's the space? Why is there a space?
Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah.
Wait, the first item or the second?
The first item. First item. Okay, so let's run the code.
All right. Nothing.
You have to click
happened.
next again. You have to keep. Okay,
Dog.
so dog is the first item, and it has the index number of 0. Okay, let's go back to the code editor.
Edit this code.
Okay, now let's do the same for the second and third item. Just copy and paste. Just copy and paste line 3.
Control Shift A. Control Shift V. Was it Control A, Control V?
Control C.
Oh, it's Control C, Control V.
Well, you have this is an iPad, right?
No, I'm using a Chromebook.
Okay, so Chromebook, so it should be, yeah, Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. Control C.
Control C.
And then move the cursor.
Control
V. Control V. Uh-oh, you clicked on something.
Oh, C. Oh, Control C does that.
Oh, that does that?
Control
Okay.
C does.
Really? Okay.
Control. I think I'll just type it.
Yeah, just type. Okay, so yeah, I'm not. Okay, the Chromebook has some different. I guess it has different command keys, function keys, I guess. Okay, good. Good job. Good, 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 good.
Number 2. Visual execution. Wow, wow, wow.
Okay. So let's go back to the code editor.
Edit this code.
Okay. Let's. How do we change bird to lizard? How do we change that?
Okay. Wait, do I delete
No, don't delete anything. Just make another line. So how do we change bird in the list? No. How do we change, make another line. How do we change the bird in the list? Right. And then what do we need? Okay. We want bird to become lizard. How do we do that? No, not parentheses. What do we need instead?
Square brackets.
Square brackets, right. Square brackets. List, square brackets. Okay, what do we need to put in there? What do we need to say? Okay, very good. Now, what do we need right? What do we need next? I'm going to change bird to lizard. So what do we need? Okay, good. Oh, okay, we're missing something there. Lizard, but what do we need to do lizard? Lizard is what?
Where is it?
What is bird? Right, bird is a string. So we need to replace that with another string, okay? Okay. But the problem is we're not going to see anything in the output. So what do we need to do? Go back. So you changed bird to lizards. So what do we need so that we can see the change? What do we need to do? Right, okay. We're missing something. Right, okay. So I want to see the whole list after you changed it. Right. Okay. Now we can run the code. Okay.
Visualize execution. Step 1 of 7.
Step 1, we make the list.
3, 4,
Step
5.
2, hold
7.
on. Oh my. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So you made the list. Okay. So you make the list. So the list is inside the computer memory. Then you print the list so we can see what the list looks like. Then you print one item, the first item. Then you print the second item. And then you print the last item, the third item. Okay. Now you want to change bird to lizard. So you have to use the index number 2 because that's where the bird is, right? And then you change, right? You change that. And then inside the computer, what happened to bird? What happened to the bird?
It's lizard.
You got rid of the bird and you replaced it with the lizard. Now, I want to see what the whole list looks like. Now we can see, okay, the bird is gone, and now you replace it with the lizard. Maybe the lizard ate the bird. I don't know. Okay, so let's go back to the code editor.
Now the bird was tiny and the lizard was Godzilla.
Okay, let's go back to the code editor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now instead of typing print list 0, print list 1, print list 2, what if there was 50? What if there's 100 things in the list? Do you want to copy and paste and type out print list 1, print list 2, 1, print list 2, blah blah blah? Do you want to waste your time doing that?
No.
No, right?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna delete lines 3, 4, and 5. So delete those lines 3, 4, and 5, and replace it with a for loop. Okay. 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 Delete that. Okay. So hit the enter 2 times because I want to put some space. Okay. Okay, so click on line 4, and then we're going to type for loop. Okay. So we're going to type a for loop. So it starts. So what is the first word in a for loop? Okay, right. We need the for. Okay. And then I'm going to put a space. Then put X, right? It doesn't have to be X, but we'll just use X. For X in, right? Very good. No, actually, you can do something else. It's a lot easier now. Delete range. Okay, you can just put in the name of the list.
For X in.
It's easy to read, right? For X in this list. Very easy to read, right? Okay, now we need a colon. We need a colon. It's the 2 dots that are on top of each other. The 2 dots that are on top. No, that's semicolon. Right, very good. Now you hit enter. And then the code editor is going to automatically indent for you. You saw that? Automatically indented, okay? So every line of code, I'm sorry?
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, it did it. It just did it right there. You see the cursor? It's blinking.
Yep.
Okay, so it automatically indented it for you. So every line of code you type inside the for loop will get executed, okay, for each item in the list. How many items are in the list? Whoa, nothing has happened yet. How many items are in the list?
3.
3. So it's going to loop 3 times. So every time it loops, we want it to print the item, okay? So inside the for loop, go to line 5.
Go to line
Click on line 5. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So so you deleted the. Let's go back to where the colon is. Okay, and then hit enter. Okay. So now you're gonna. What do we want the for loop to do?
Well, loop.
But what do we want the for loop to do every time it loops? What do we want it to do? It's replacing that 3 lines. It's replacing those 3 lines that say print 0, print 1, print this list 2.
Oh, yeah, we wanted to print the whole thing.
Well, we want to print each item in the list.
Yep.
So what is the command we want?
Print this
Right,
list.
print. Okay, right. Okay. And we're missing, no. Okay, and then we need, what do we need with the print? What do we need? Right. Please get rid of the space there.
Okay.
No. Get rid of the space between the T and the parentheses. Okay. Right. Very good. Whoa. You did. Okay. So this list. So with this list, what do we need to put next to this list? What's missing?
A colon, I believe.
No, not a colon. After this list, what do we need to type? What do you need to type after this list? If you want to print each item in the list, what do we need to have inside after this list? Go to the last T in this list. Move the cursor to the last T. After, right. What do we need there? How is the computer going to know to print each item in the list?
Double quotes?
No. What do we use with lists?
Right. Not double quotes. I got the names mixed up. Square brackets.
Square brackets. Okay, so we need square brackets. Okay, very good. What do we need inside the square brackets? Can you tell me? No. No. That's hard coding. That's not how it works. What do we need inside the square brackets so that it prints the first, the second, and the third? 4x in this list. 4x in this list. Can you guess? 4x in this list. What is the variable? Which is the variable that's going to change? 4x in this list. What do you think is going to change? 4x in this list.
4x.
So what's going to change? Is this list going to change?
No.
No, it's not going to change. 4x in this list. So what do you think we need in the square brackets?
4x.
Not 4.
X in this
Okay,
list.
let's try that. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's run the code and see what happens. Okay, you indented something. It's okay. You have an extra indent. Close that. Close the box. Hit the close button. No. Okay. Yeah. Could you go to line 7? Just delete that because I think it's getting confused because you have an extra indent there. I think. No. Hit enter. Delete the line 6 too. Delete. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Now execute. Okay. Okay. First, we create the list.
Wait.
And then you printed it. I'm sorry.
You have a type error.
What is this? First, and these must be integers or. Oh, you know what? I think you're just supposed to print X. I'm sorry. Let's go back to the code editor. Okay. I'm sorry. When we print, just print X. Just get rid of everything else. Just print the X. Okay, my mistake.
Even the square brackets?
Yeah, get rid of square. Keep the parentheses, but get rid of the square brackets. Okay.
Nope.
Just close the box. Just close it. Hit the close button. There's a close button. Right. Okay. So don't rush. Just hit next one time. Okay. So you make the list. It's inside the computer. You can't see it. So we want to print the list. So you hit next.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can see the list. And now we're going to go inside the for loop. So every time the for loop loops, you're going to print the item X, okay? So the X is going to become dog, then it's going to become cat, then it's going to become bird. And every time it's going to print one item on one line. You see that? It's looping through. Do you see that? Okay. Then after you loop through, then you change the last item, bird, which has index number of 2, and you change it to lizard, and then you printed the lizard. Okay? Let's go back to the code editor. Okay, we can stop the share now. No, are you still, am I sharing or you're sharing? Okay. Okay, so you did a good job. Okay, so you learned how to create a list. So you learn what index numbers work. You know how to print the list. You know how to change the list. You know how to use a for loop. Okay. The for loop was really easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with the for loop, the computer can go through all the things in the list for you. Okay.
Okay.
So it can do anything you want with the list. Okay. Let's say you had 100 people you wanted to send email to, right?
The same email?
You want to type 100 emails?
No, thank you.
No. You're sending 100 people the same message, right? Same email message, right? So you could have your computer do it for you. Have it do that for you. So it just goes through a for loop, right? You see that? It's going through the for loop, have it get the email address, have it type, you know what I'm saying?
Or you could just make a really big group chat.
Okay. Sometimes, but that doesn't always work. What if people don't want to chat with you? You need to have their phone number to chat with them, right?
Yeah, but you also need to have their phone number to message them.
Right. They also need an app that's connected, right? Okay. So email is pretty universal. Most people have, most children and most adults have email addresses. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more practical.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Okay.
That's what I was just talking about.
I'm sorry?
You can make a group chat on iMessages. It comes with.
Okay. But not everyone has an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. Then how are you going to communicate with me? You think everyone has an iPhone today?
Probably.
No, not everyone has an iPhone or an iPad.
But most people do.
You think most people? I wouldn't say most people. A lot of people do, but not everybody has it.
Yeah, but most.
I wouldn't say most. You don't know everybody. You know how many people are on the planet Earth?
7 billion.
Do you know all of them?
I know 1 billion of them.
How do you know 1 billion? How do you know 1 billion people? There you have 1 billion Facebook friends?
I don't have Facebook.
Okay, you don't have Facebook. Okay.
But when 1 million minus 1. What number is that? 1 billion minus 1?
1 billion minus 1. Well, that's
Yeah.
still close to a billion, really.
Yeah, like that much people I know are named Joe, so I only really need to remember 2 names. The one guy that isn't named Joe and the guys that are named Joe.
Okay. Okay. So what I wanted to start doing is I want to introduce you to Glide.
Mhm.
Glide is it doesn't require any coding,
Mhm.
but it does help a lot if you understand coding
Mhm.
because it has a lot of coding concepts inside of it. Okay.
Mhm.
So like a Boolean, right?
Yep.
If you don't know what a Boolean is, then it it can take a lot longer to make anything. So somebody could use Glide and I would say, don't you think someone who understands coding concepts, it would be easier for them to build an app with Glide? Or what do you think, if somebody doesn't know any coding, how long do you think it's going to take them to build anything with Glide?
Probably like 5 million years. Wait, you said
No, I would say 5 million, but a lot longer.
a
A lot
lot longer
longer.
than 5 million years?
Now, do you think Glide can do everything?
Probably.
It can do a lot of things. There's a lot of things it can't do. Okay?
Mhm.
But it does a lot of things that's really interesting right now. Okay?
Mhm.
So the good thing is it doesn't require any coding knowledge, but if you don't know how to code, it is going to take you longer to make anything with it. Okay? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Unfortunately, you can't do any graphics with it. You can't make a video game with Glide. That's not going to happen. But if you want to share information and connect with people, then it will help you with that.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
So
Like
what
it
did you
helps.
think of Glide?
What do I think you
What did you
need?
think? I showed you a little bit. What do you think? You want to learn how to make things with Glide?
As long as I can message my friends, yes.
Okay. Do you ever chat with your friends or you just only do FaceTime with them?
We have a group chat.
Okay, you do have a group chat? Okay. Oh, you said iMessenger?
My iMessages, yeah. It comes with
iMessage.
it comes with your, if you have an iPhone, it comes with the iPhone.
But you only have an iPad, right?
Like any Apple device, basically.
Right, any Apple device. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I guess so. Okay, so Thursday, I will. Okay. Oh, I have a Loom video that does lists. So I want you to watch that. So Thursday, you'll take your list. You'll take your list badge exam, and then you'll be able to get your list badge. Okay. List. I'm sorry. List.
Okay.
Okay. Lists are very useful because it lets you organize more data, right?
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Are you okay? What are you doing? Are you stabbing yourself?
No, there's a
There's a pen
someone.
sticking out of your neck? Okay. So how do you, don't hurt yourself today. How do you feel? Do you feel you're making a lot of progress? How do you think? What do you think?
I think I'm pretty good.
What do you think of your coding skills?
Master Han,
Yeah.
my Chromebook has 2% left.
Okay. We're almost finished.
So I
So
only have.
Thursday, so watch the Loom video. What is a list?
Okay.
And next Thursday, I'm going to tell you to do things with a list. Now, this Thursday, I'm not going to help you. You have to do it by yourself. Okay?
Mhm.
You have to
And-
demonstrate mastery. Okay?
Okay.
Is that understood?
But all you have to do is just tell me what to do.
I tell you what to do. I'm not going to help you.
Yeah.
You need
Okay.
to know what to do. Okay?
I can do that.
Okay? Watch the video. And if you have any questions, you can reach me through Google Classroom. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So again, you need to know how to make a list. You need to know how to print the list. You need to know how to print one thing in the list. You need to know how to change something in the list, right?
And I also have to know how to
Use a for loop with the list, right?
loop a list.
Okay, for loop list, okay? Okay. Okay. So I'll see you Thursday, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye. You did a good job.
Bye.
Bye-bye.